want somebody to be excited for your presence. You want someone to be excited to talk to you, to be around you and stuff like that. So if they're like ducking and dodging you, what do you look like being somebody that's like, hey, like, did you forget about me? Like, no, we're not doing that.
Bad little flex, she wanna know me. I stay low key, all gas, no brakes, baby, let them hoes sleep. Body on.
Okay guys, I want to talk to you guys about something, and I want to make it really quick, but I don't think it's going to be quick. So if you guys just don't mind sitting here, getting comfortable, put your purse down, girl, take your sunnies off, and just listen to what I gotta say. Yeah? Okay. So, I got ghosted from a job. I did the interview. The next day I got a call saying, hey, I would like to extend the offer to you. You don't mind coming by the store again and providing 2 forms of ID so we could get things going. And then things just went cold, right? And out of everything I go through, I try to think about what I could learn from it. What can I take away from this situation? And it always comes to me automatic. Like, it doesn't take too long for me to understand why certain things happen. And I think it's like a gift of mine or something, but I'm always like, oh, I can take this, I can learn this out of this. It happens to me, comes to me very quick. So when I started to feel things were falling through, like, you know when someone's about to ghost you, like if it's a romantic partner, sometimes, I think most times okay, but like, you know when someone's about, like, you know when someone's starting to have cold feet about you and ain't finna be here too much longer. So and not saying that it was a good thing, not saying that you deserve it, but I'm just saying that, like, a lot of times we are aware someone's not really about to stay too much longer. And I started to feel that from her. Like, she was starting to be inconsistent with the communication. It was just weird. I can't help but to see how terrible human beings are at speaking up for the things that they want. Like, when something ain't gonna fit and they know it's not about to fit, they get scared of saying, hey, like, this ain't it. When people say, well, someone ghosting you is basically them telling you that they don't want to with you. And of course, yeah, it is. But the fact that a grown person is unable to verbally communicate that something does not work for them, to me, seems like an issue. Seems like there's something going on with you, because the fact that you're not able to be like, hey, no, I don't want to be with you anymore, or I don't like you in this way, or whatever, I think that is an issue. Someone who chooses to just ghost, there's something, as an adult, there's something, like, I think that you need to work through. And the thing for me is, like, my feelings don't really get hurt, maybe because, like, I didn't, like, need this situation badly. So, like, my feelings don't be getting hurt or anything when, like, I've been ghosted, because it just, I don't know. To me, that is communication, and you don't want to fuck with me. But I do just think, like, oh damn, like, it's a double whammy for me. Not only did you ghost, you don't know how to talk. So if you wanted to spin the block, you had 2 things against you, baby, instead of 1. And even that 1, you wouldn't have got it. But, like, you can't come back and be like, oh, hey girl, like, oh, sorry, like, I didn't mean to, like, no, not call you, or I didn't mean to, like, no, you can't, no. But the fact that you don't know how to talk just makes it worse for me. You know, because it makes me think, okay, when we're in other situations, you're not gonna be able to tell me how you feel about something. So you might be a narc, to backstabbing ass bitch, which is a narc too. Like, and I don't with that at all. Like, if you don't know how to just say things, I can't even trust you. I can't trust that I know my position in your life. You know? So it's like, yeah, like, I have empathy for people who can't talk and speak up for themselves, because I've been that person, and sometimes I do end up in that space where I'm like, this is hard to say it's hard to speak to this person or whatever. But I also do feel fake when I'm like having something that I want to say, but I haven't said it, so this person thinks that we're all just cute and cool, and it ain't it. Like, I feel like them people are really hard to trust. Really, really hard to trust. So I told myself, I was like, okay, like, even if she does call, because I always do this, like, and maybe y'all need to try this too. If you are waiting for a text or a call from somebody, right? I first recommend not to wait. And it's not in a desperate way. It's just in a like, okay, we're supposed to communicate this much based off of you guys' relationship. I'm gonna tell you right now, I give people times. Okay, if this motherfucker don't text me tomorrow morning, it ain't happening. Or if this person don't text me tomorrow by 3 p.m., it ain't happening. I'll give you a date and time in my head. You know what I mean? Like, it's not working. And I gave her, I called yesterday. I gave her until yesterday. Until the end of the day, till about like 5 p.m. I was like, if she doesn't call, I'm done. So even if she calls today or you know, by Monday, it's not happening. It's not happening at all, because you're already showing me the signs of the fact that you can't communicate, you can't talk. And I personally see that as a red flag. You know? I told this girl, she was waiting on this dude, and she's so beautiful. Oh my God, I was so pissed that she was doing this. I don't really know her like that, but she was telling me some of the stuff that she was going through with this dude. And they were supposed to go on a date that day, and he hadn't texted her all day. And it was like, I think it was like noon or maybe even 1. And I looked, I said, oh girl, in your head, give him a specific time. And I would say give him until like, it was 1 p.m. Give him until like 3 p.m. to say something to you. And 3 p.m. is pushing it, because we got to get ready. We got to mentally prepare to be out and social and things like that. Like, that was pushing it. But you could tell she really wanted to go out with him. So I was like, give him a time. I would say until 3 p.m. And if he has not texted you, y'all ain't going on a date. For me, and I hate to like be that type of girl that's like, but whatever. For me, it would have not been it by noon. If you don't text me by noon, we probably ain't going. Like, dead ass. Like, I told her, not only that, it's like you want somebody to be excited for your presence. You want someone to be excited to talk to you, to be around you and stuff like that. So if they're like ducking and dodging you, what do you look like being somebody that's like, hey, like, did you forget about me? Like, no, we're not doing that. Sorry, it's like super windy. I mean, as you could tell. But like, what do you look like? Being like, hey, like, what about our date today? Or hey, like, did you like, you got my application, like, and you said I got the job, like, where are you? Like, give yourself some respect. You get what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you want this thing, but the things that are resisting you, don't keep trying to go back. Don't keep trying to like beg for a motherfucker. You know, someone who cannot communicate, someone who cannot talk to you, or doesn't even have the respect someone who cannot, I don't even want to say respect, because like that's another thing, but someone who does not have the ability to speak to you about how they feel about you, and it has changed, and they know you're unaware of it, kick them to the curb. Like, no, this person better speak at this time, and if it passes time, you're a goner. Just things just feel like a waste of time sometimes. Like, people are so willing to waste your time. You gotta protect your own shit. Because it ain't they're benefiting off the fact that you here. You know? Even though they know that they're wasting your time. You know? So you gotta protect your own shit. Period.